like a really close fight, but we had no real clue what we were doing, me or the other girl. We were just stood centre ring and we were just trading shots for like the full 6 minutes. Like we did 3 2-minute rounds. We were just trading shots. None of us really had a clue how to slip, roll, like nothing. We just knew how to throw, and it just we just knew how to throw, sorry. And yeah, it was just like, it was the worst fight I've ever seen in your life. So I did that one, lost, and then they managed to like convince me to do another one and do the same. And then because of the first one, nerves got the better of me, lost my second one in a row. So I was like, right, I'm done. This is me. I'm not doing it ever again. I like the training and that's all I'll ever do. So went to Australia, sorry, for the first time. Like, did obviously about a year there, and then came home for a little bit. I was intentions of going back. Me and my partner, who I'd met him out of, well, we were friends before, but we'd re-met out there and we'd got together. So I came home for a bit and he decided he was going to come home because he hadn't been home for like 2 years. So he came back with me and then we took up boxing again. I was like, oh, I want to fight again. Don't know why. And then, yeah, like, I for some reason, the nerves just went, and then that was it. I was on a roll. I had like, I think it was about 8 fights in 11 months. So if you think about it, it's like one every other week.
That's insane.
Yeah, like, and I was unbeaten after that. I didn't lose one fight on the road for, I think it was like 8 consecutive fights. Wow. And that was it. That was the turning point for me. After like that, I was hooked. And I knew that's what I wanted to do. So I went back to Australia with my boyfriend. And obviously, I don't know if you know what the scene's like there out, but it's rubbish, the boxing scene over there. You don't get equal opportunities. Like, you're a pommy, so no one wants to know you. You know, they've got, like, if they see you've got something about you, they won't let you spar the girls there. It's like everyone wants to be handpicked over there. And it was just terrible for boxing. So within a couple of days of inquiring about, like, can I do this as a pro? Will I ever have a future? Have I got the raw talent, the potential? I messaged someone and they were like, well, the only way you'll find out is if you just come home, try. If it doesn't work out, you go back out there. If it does work out, great. Like, I don't know if you're good enough because I need to see you box myself. So that's up to you whether you come home. It's a big risk. So within a week, I'd give up my residency, came home and got a license. And yeah, the rest is history.
Wow. What amazes me about that story is the very beginning, where not only did you lose your first fight, but you lost your second fight, but still managed to find some willpower to just push through and try it that third time's a charm. That blows my mind. So do you feel like there was a specific moment in time, or maybe you were watching a certain fight or a movie that you were like, I gotta give this another go? Like, was there kind of a light bulb moment of like, there's something telling me, following your gut, telling you just to give it one more shot?
Yeah, do you know what it was? It was because I really loved the training. Like, and not many people like the training when it comes to the boxing because it's hard. And obviously I wasn't doing it to a professional level, so I enjoyed it so much. And then obviously after having 2 fights and losing, I would keep seeing people having fights, selling the tickets, getting the shorts done, putting the training videos on, and I would get sick, like, with jealousy inside, like real, like, green eyes. Like, I'd be so envious. And I would say to George all the time, like, look at her, she's got a bloody fight, I want to fight. And then I'd be like, always talking about boxing to him. I would do his head in with just moaning at the fact that I want to fight. And obviously in Australia you can't, because like you've got to sell loads of tickets, and I didn't know that many people. It's really expensive to box in Australia, like really, especially if you're not a resident, like you're not connected. So that was the turning point for me, when I just thought, you know what, I'm getting too jealous all the time. It's all I'm talking about. I'm doing my boyfriend's head in. Like, just give it a go. Just do it again.
And what was and do you think that third fight victory, what it changed in your lifestyle or your training that you think allowed you to secure that win? Or was it just the competition?
I think it was just the mental. So like before that, I was doing it because I'd like fell into it, and I was like, oh, you know, like I'm gonna give it a go, and I'd enjoyed the training. So I wasn't doing it because I just woke up one day and thought, this is what I want to do. But then after losing, and I am a really competitive person, so that didn't sit well with me anyway. I think it made me realize, like, right, I'm hungry now. Like, I want blood. Like, the next person is not, like, they're gonna walk away with the loss this time. Like, this isn't happening again. And because I'd done it for myself rather than for like other people, I think that was what changed. Is that even when I was training, I was like learning rather than just doing what they told me. I was understanding why I was doing it and what I was doing it for. So like everything just clicked, and I was like, obviously I wasn't amazing still, but I just had that instinct inside me, like, yeah, it just the hunger just took over.